and hi everyone. A very good morning to Madam Salmi and to my fellow friends. So my name is Nur Fadila binti Wahid and my metric number is 262492. So today in this video, I would like to share my persuasive speech about there is an action that required to deal with the problems of childhood obesity. Okay, so first of all, I would like to ask that do you guys know the normal weight for children? Do you guys know kids who are overweight? Actually, children weight is increased as their height increase. Through the body mass index chart, you can check if your child has normal weight or overweight. Overweight is known as obesity that can be measured through BMI. There is 3 stages of person who have exceed weight. This measure is for age percentile from 2 years to 20 years old. Person who get BMI above 85 percentile is defined as overweight, while person who get BMI above 95 percentile is defined as obesity, and person who get 99 percentile is defined as severe obesity. So, there is some family that love when their child is chubby. And is it normal to have children with overweight? Is it cute for anyone who have children chubby? So today, I would like to share that there is an action is required to deal with the problem of childhood obesity. For your information, childhood obesity is actually a major problem in the Malaysia. Childhood obesity continues grow at a rapid pace. Based on the World Health Organization's WHO, childhood obesity is rising at an alarming rate when it accounts around for more than 41 million obese children. There is also a study published in the International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health in 2010 revealed that genetic factors of overweight parents are encourage children to experience the same. There is also Specialist Center Associate Professor Dr. Muhammad Yazid said that children with obese parents are at risk 4 or 5 times more likely to grow up to be obese adult. Now, I would like to share a news from Bernama that there is 12 years old child was sent to the private hospital by his parents to seek the treatment for the infection on his right leg. Should be medication and care for this 12 years old child enough to get him on his feet again. However, at this time, he was more than 100 kilogram. That need him to treat the complication that had risen due to his obesity. But then, due to his weak heart, he lost his fight and passed away at age 12 years old. How many of you want our children face as like him too? You know that obesity produces serious health problem among children? The WHO states that childhood obesity is associated with an increased risk of death and childhood disability. Increasing obesity among Malaysian children is particularly challenging as obese children is actually at high risk for obese in adulthood. Malaysia is one of the 3 countries with obesity children aged between 6 months and 12 years old, and 11.8% of children under 18 also have obesity. However, there are children who manage to lose weight through their own parenting initiative. Data and estimated around 1.6 million Malaysian children are expected to be obese by 2025. If we do not take an action, fat and obese children are high risk for non-communicable disease such as diabetes, cardiovascular disease. Maybe they will having a problems with glucose tolerance and high blood pressure. There are 2 major causes of the increase in childhood obesity. The first is dietary. Growth is good indicator of child nutrition status. The growth of a child is evaluated by a health professional to determine if the child is following a growth pattern. Children should not be restricted to their diet to lose weight except under the supervision of medical personnel. It is dangerous if their diet is limited because it interferes with their growth and development. However, unhealthy eating habit can be one of the factors for children nowadays have exceed weight. In order to support good growth and prevent overweight, parents should provide a variety of food based on the food group in the Malaysian food pyramid. Consuming food that are not nutrition and consuming in large quantities can have a negative effect on the body. For example, children who are too fond of junk food or fast food are at high risk for obesity. For example, is any one of you love to drink Coca-Cola? Is any one of you love to eat chips? Is any one of you know the ingredient inside these 2 types of food? Okay, let's rethinking. What if you guys take these 2 types of food more than you need? Are you sure you will get a healthy life? Nah. The second cause of obesity is child physical inactive. Physical inactivity is used to identify people who do not get the recommended level of regular physical activity. It is important of doing a physical activity for our health. We should start a good health habit from a young age. There is a data from the Malaysian School-Based Nutrition Survey that comprising a nationally representative sample of school-going children aged around 10 to 70 years old have shown that the overall prevalence of physical inactive adolescents around 57.3%. This data is based on the significant factors with physical inactivity among Malaysian adolescents like their body mass index status, their age in year, and etc. Most kids nowadays prefer playing games with their smartphone instead of physical playing with friends. Am I right? In addition, excessive snack consumption is making children more vulnerable to obesity. For solving the problems, we require to dealing with both causes. First, parents and school must make sure that children are eating healthy food. Why? Healthy eating is very important in supplying nutrients and reducing the risks of disease. Healthy and balanced nutrition enable us to get the energy and nutrients that we need. The Malaysian Diet Guide recommends that the food consumed must be balanced, varied, and in small quantities. These three principles can also be applied to children nutrition planning. The variety of food taken enable children to receive a wide range of nutrients in small quantities. Therefore, the best way to enable children to meet their daily needs is to diversify their diet by incorporating cereals, fruit, and vegetable, meat, fish, poultry, legumes, and milk into their daily diet. While water also plays an important role in body function, such as regulating body temperature, transporting nutrients and waste into the body. Active calorie requirements of children are vary by age and gender. For example, a 3 years old boys need 1000 calories a day compared to 9 years old boys who needs 1800 calories per day. Children need to be taught on how to live a healthy lifestyle by exercising daily and eating a balanced diet. This is to ensure that the child stay fit and healthy. Second, parents and school must also make sure that children get enough exercise. Children should have physical activity daily for at least 1 hour. It is effective in controlling weight and reducing the risk of disease. Children should engage in variety of fun physical activities such as teamwork, swimming, yoga, cycling, dancing, or evening walk. Exercise doesn't have to be too heavy or too stressful. Good exercise should include joint movement and use the muscle to encourage muscle building. For preschoolers, playground games or outdoor activity should be encouraged. Parental support and interest in their children's activity is also important. The activities should be in line with the children's interests and physical abilities. Parents should monitor their child physical activity and maybe make notes using a chart. Praise them for achieving their goals. Parents need to set a good example and make a physical activity family affair. However, parents should make sure to limit their children's daily activity, such as playing games, watching videos, for not more than 2 hours a day. This does not include study and schoolwork. Make sure your kids have a productive day. So, if they are moving around, it is hard to have an exit week. In conclusion, diet and lifestyle change are the first and the most important part of the treatment to the obesity. There is only one medication that approved under age 16, but there are limited studies on other medication in children. However, diet pills, stimulant medication, and caffeine pills are not recommended. Keep healthy to stay fit and change your daily bed routine to your daily healthy routine. Thank you.